Hello there, guys. Look at this little study. It's kind of tricky, I think. We have two pieces here. Both are under attack. The rook is guarded by the knight, but the knight is hanging. And if we're moving the knight, then we're going to lose our rook. So, more or less, both are hanging at this point. And somehow we're going to win this anyway. Of course, we are a rook up now, but if we lose either piece, it will be hard, but not impossible to win. So pause the video, analyze this, and see if you can find the winning variation for white from here. Go ahead. All right, welcome back. Yeah, of course, if we do a random king move like this, we don't get anything out of this. We're going to lose our knight, and a rook versus a bishop is 99% of the time only a draw. But we can secure the win anyway somehow, but we have to play exact. Okay, so of course we can move the rook. Let's just look at what happens if we move the rook to f6. Then he cannot take our knight. We will give a check and we will win the bishop, and after that we win. But it doesn't have to take our knight right away. He can get a check in between, perhaps, and then get our knight. And now we are not in the right position to hunt this bishop down. So there is another move that will fix this for us. And the correct move is put the rook on e6. It has to be exactly on e6, because even though we're losing our knight here, we have a trap for the bishop, and he will not be able to get out of it. Okay, so now let's look at some other moves. If it does take, of course, we just check right away and we win the bishop. No, nothing strange there. If he do a random move with his king, well, it doesn't really change anything. He still cannot take here, but anyway, it gives us a chance to just bring our knight out, and we can then move our rook somewhere. And we keep both pieces. And with the rook against the bishop, this is winning. Even though it's not that easy, it is winning in the end. Okay. So the natural continuation for black here is, of course, the best defense to start with a check on g3. Get away the bishop from the position up here, from the potential fork, from rook e8. So he checks. Now we have to move the king to the correct place. Can you find it? Here we go. We have to move the king to e2, and it will become apparent soon enough. After this, now black will take our knight. If he doesn't, he will allow us to get it out somewhere, and then it's again a win for white. Now we put ourselves in the perfect position to hunt this bishop down. And again, that's why we had to go with the king to e2, because now we continue to f3 and we are attacking this bishop. And even though it looks like it has many places to go to, it is actually trapped here. This is beautiful. Okay, so of course, any of these squares, we will take it right away. And if it goes to h2 or h4, we have a check here, and we will take it. And this is covered by the king, this is covered by the rook, this is covered by the rook. Now we got two squares left. If it goes here, well, we've seen what happens there. A check, and we win the bishop. So he will try bishop to c7 instead. But what happens then? Well, we can check first. Bring up the king, another check, and then we will win the bishop like this. And after that, of course, it's an easy win for white. So that's how we win this. And if we back down a little bit now, after the check here on g3 with the bishop. Now you see we have to come to just e2 with the king. Nothing else would work, because we will need to be able to come to f3 to attack the bishop and at the same time cover this f4 square. And we couldn't have been able to do that if we, for instance, went to f1 first and then attacked him from g2. Then the bishop could escape b4, and then he has other diagonals to run to. So it's important that we continue with king e2 after this check. All right, thank you everybody for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye.